As chaotic as things have been, as tight as my time has been lately, I'm taking a risk by shooting a live video right here in the corner of my bedroom. And especially with the topic that I'm getting ready to talk about, I'm not quite sure how I'm gonna. I know what I want to say, just not sure how I'm going to say it. So I'm just going to let it roll out. In this video, I want to be vague and use some clumsy sounding terms because I really do not want to name names. I don't. Okay, so some very popular media figures in the past, at least the past 3 years, if not the past five, their supporters are finally starting to see the mask come off. And the people I'm talking about are all people except for the one that had me fooled. When I saw these people that had fooled everyone else but me, I was wondering how in the world could you not see that there is something wrong with this person? How in the world did you just not know from their vibration that they gave off, from the energy that just spewed out of them? How could you not know that this person was a bad actor? How could you not know that? But then I had to check myself because the person that deceived me, I thought that this individual walked on water. I even started patterning my life and outlook off of the lie that this person projected and put out into the media. So when I look at these other people being duped by their heroes, I have to constantly remind myself about how I allowed myself to get played for real, super hard by mine. And if there's anything that would define it, that would explain it, it's got to be what a con man told me years ago called the greed of the mark. If you don't know what the greed of the mark is, I don't know if that's the official term, and that's what he called it. I found out about it because I saw a guy doing a card shuffling thing, and I was just watching these people just constantly get taken. And I just asked him, I was young too. I just like, man, how can they do this? How are you getting away with this? He laughed. He thought it was hilarious. His people were scared. He thought it was hilarious. He said, come here. He made me stand next to him. He said, just watch, just watch. And I was looking at the cards. He's like, you're not watching the right thing. No, man, look at the people that's coming up here. So then I looked at the people up there. He said, now you see, right? You see, they think they can get over. I said, well, yeah. Why don't you think that you can get over? I was like, I don't think I'm going to win against somebody like you because you've been doing this all the time. He said, no, that's not quite it. He said, let me ask you this. Do you think you can get something for nothing? I was like, no, of course not. He said, then I realized, yes. In some cases, people are taken advantage of because they think they can get something for nothing, or they think they're getting over when really the deceiver is the one that's getting over on you. But now, many decades later, there's another twist to that too. If there's something that's broken inside of you and this deceiver is promising you that they can fix it, that's how they get you. Now, I big upped my martial arts and my hip hop channel, but this is running on my martial arts channel. So I'm gonna put this into how this can really hurt you in the martial arts. It's pretty simple. If you have an unscrupulous martial arts instructor who's trying to tell you that they got a martial art that's going to fix all the problems in your life, right? They could be taking advantage of you. Now, I tell people that I know that the martial arts can help, but I say it can help. It's helped me, and I know it can help. But I'm not charging a lot of money for that. And I honestly don't expect it to be a cure-all. I just know that it helps. And it can do a lot of things. And if you apply those principles, it can be beneficial. But that's not something for nothing. So these folks who have been abused and deceived by these media deceivers, my best guess is that they are being taken advantage of by these people because they can't see the vibration, or they ignore the negative vibration because they want so badly to see, to believe the lie that this person is giving off, or they have a problem that's hurting them so bad, a problem in love, problems in life, problems with money, whatever it is. They're so pressed to look for a solution. That's why they follow these arch deceivers. Where the rest of us who may not quite be so broken in that particular area, because we all, everybody, me, everybody else, we all have something that we need to work on. They go along, they ignore their gut and their vibration. So if you do this in the martial arts, I'm pretty sure you can end up sticking with a method that doesn't really work for you, even though you won't let it go. You can end up training with people that you really shouldn't train with, but you won't let it go. What else? Definitely in a self-defense situation, you really can't afford to ignore vibes and vibrations and things of that nature, what your gut is telling you, the hairs on the back of your neck that are standing up, what they're telling you. If they're telling you that something is bad or they're telling you that something is off, then by all means, you really need to pay attention to that. Because if not, in an instance where these arch deceivers in real life are trying to hurt you or take advantage of you, they can hurt you because you're allowing them to. They can hurt you because you're ignoring the vibration. So if I got a little too woo-woo or spooky for you, I want you to just consider there's a world or aspect of the world where people's energy and intentions and just the way they are and who they are constantly traveling out. I don't know what you would call that, but let's just call it that. Where whatever they feel, their intentions, their vibe, their aura, whatever it is, their energy, for lack of a better term, is just constantly flowing out. It's flowing out. It's flowing out. Be sensitive to that. Take the time to open up just to feel that. I'm not saying let them get you under influence, but at least see what they're about. And one person in particular that has come out to light. I mean, I just look at I'll say the gender. I just look at him, and I feel like he's constantly telling on himself, and I'm just like, I just can't believe people don't get it. But then I got to remember the one that had me deceived, a woman. I'll just call her Famous Woman, and I met Famous Woman once, and Famous Woman said in an interview that she gave, she has always had bad vibes about the person who had the media figure who had me fooled. And I was getting ready to say, no, Famous Woman, there's no way. But then I remember, what kind of vibration did I get when I met Famous Woman? Was it an absolutely perfect vibration? No. But it was a vibration of a decent person. And I said, you know that Famous Woman is actually a decent person. A Famous Woman has not let celebrity go to her head. Famous Woman even talked to you like you were a human being and expected nothing in return. So, Famous Woman might be on to something. And Famous Woman is behind the scenes, and Famous Woman knows better than you did. That's what I had to tell myself. So I was like, yeah, I guess that's how they got played. So, I'm not naming names in this, but be it martial arts or just the art of life, if we're wondering how people are being played and manipulated by some of these folks, that when you take off you remove the mask or whatever you call it that you want to remove, it's either because they think that by this, they think that this person's philosophy can help them get over or improve in life, or that person was pitching a repair to a problem that they need to fix, when the truth is, if they're a deceiver, they're not going to really fix much of anything. If anything, they want to get your money from you so that they can actually keep you broken. so that you'll keep coming back and coming back for more. Thanks for watching this video. Like, comment, subscribe. Please share with people like to talk about the martial arts and hip hop and peace. And as always, thank you for your time. I appreciate it. And if you were in live stream, shout yourself out below. Peace.